let's be real for a moment. The fights were set up pretty like fully last week. We got like Wendy versus Neville, Noxus fighting Wraith. We have a whole debacle with Urza, Laxus, Jalal, and Kyria. But then over on the side, Gray is off doing, we don't know really what's going to go on with Gray, if he's going to show up and maybe fight Scullion again. But as of right now, it's looking to be Mirajane and Lucy against Scullion and Madmol. And here's the thing. I know that Mirajane is a pretty, she's pretty beloved by a lot of fans. Even though she doesn't get a whole lot of screen time, she's very liked just by being a good character, very fun, cool powers, good story. But again, let's be real. In this one, Mirajane stands absolutely zero chance against Scullion and Madmol. And I've gotten some arguments with some people lately over this, and it's not like, oh, that means Mirajane is weak. It's that these guys are just so far beyond what she's currently capable of that it just doesn't really sit well for her. I mean, we'll probably get like a cool new form for her, or maybe like maybe she'll end up going to her Allegria form longer. Maybe she somehow got Bloodman or Larcade's soul. Maybe there's like she's gonna be able to mix her Satan souls together. Who knows? Maybe she's like, oh yeah, I saw Lucy do it with her star dresses, so I'm gonna try and do that. And we know it's something that should be 100% like possible for her as a takeover wizard, but after that point, I don't see her really standing much of a chance. You have Madmol, who took a Fire Dragon King Demolition Fist with very little damage, if not any. I don't think we even saw any scratches on him. Maybe a little damage to his surprise meter, but that's about it. And, we know that him and Natsu were, straight throwing punches. So his durability is far beyond what she's going to be capable of. And then one of the abilities of him, too, that I'm still curious about, when he, hardened the water, when he fell down, I'm wondering if, he's got the ability to make things, harder. He probably do some crazy stuff with that as well. And then Scullion straight took a Zeroth Longblade from Gray and then shrugged it off and then proceeded to pull out his crazy Black Ash stuff. And he's got, intangibility, he's got teleportation, and that's just some of the base things about him, not even looking at, he's clearly strong. I mean, I would say from the looks of it, he's the strongest out of the three with Madmol, Kyria, and Scullion. Scullion just seems to be the strongest, if not the strongest in the guild up until probably Georg. As we know of now, there's no official ranking, but we assume that Kyria, Madmol, and Scullion are the main three that we're going to be dealing with throughout 100 Years Quest. Maybe cycling in more people, as we just got Nebel and Wraith. But Scullion is definitely not. He's not going down for Mirajane. I mean, there's things that she could do. Like she's got if she uses her Sailor form. I mean, maybe she can macro them and have them fight each other briefly so they can escape. But I don't really see her doing anything large scale. And Lucy can't really do anything large scale. Lucy has a lot of potential set up with her now that she's got her Star Dress mix, and I imagine by the end of things, she's going to be able to mix all of her keys together and then probably get Celestial Spirit King and some crazy large scale power coming from combining the powers of a bunch of immortal celestial beings. But as she is right now, especially not even right now currently in the power wise, it's literally currently she's very low on energy, so there's no possible way she's going to be able to fight somebody who could shrug off attacks from Natsu, and then Scullion, who just straight beat Gray in a head-to-head fight. I would like to see Gray, if Gray knew to go all out from the start, he knew the level he was going at, because Scullion just seemed to be all right, no, I gotta take this very seriously, pull out some crazy hacks. I'm wondering if Gray should still be able to pull out that True Ice that he learned how to do while fighting Invul. So I imagine that he could do that, in which case then, that would probably be a very useful thing for someone who's Scullion. But Mirajane, I just don't see it. I mean, we'll probably get a glimpse in the other fights, obviously. Lucy, I don't know if she's going to be able to do anything. Natsu against Wraith, I'm very intrigued with, because Wraith as a Ghost Dragon Slayer, I just find extremely intriguing. I still have my theory that Scullion and Wraith maybe were the same person at one point, because then, you have a corpse and a ghost. So maybe they died and these two Dragon Slayer being split. We know that there's some way that, you know, you get to a certain level of power in the series and like your body's not able to take it and they like split like Aknologia. Maybe that was a special case, or maybe there's a special method to it. I mean, that alone is it's something to look at. It might just be, you know, naming coincidences that Hiromishima's like, oh, it's October, let's do some spooky stuff. But it's still a fun thing to look at, you know. Wendy versus Neville. I imagine it's gonna be, you know, it's got some good chuckles probably in it, but we'll still probably get some cool stuff. Wendy's got a lot of, all the fights with Wendy are really solid in this series. That's actually, it's really weird to think about. Like any of the fights that she takes place in end up being some of the better ones. And I don't know, Gray, I'm very not sure of where he's gonna go since right now he's, you know, in between fights. Is he gonna go run into Georg? Is he gonna run into you know, Tyria? Is he gonna run into Mad Mole and Scullion? Who knows? Is he gonna run into the White Witch? Maybe he'll go right for it. Who knows? That one's a little bit questionable, just because Gray is, you know, he's got a lot of options to go for. He'll probably go either to Natsu or Lucy, just, you know, go aid or get information out of someone. But other than that, that's what I'm going with right now. The one thing I see for sure happening, you know, we'll always get glimpses into fights, but for events, for sure, I don't see Mirajane really standing a chance. I mean, again, she'll probably either get a new form or be able to be in like her Allegra form longer, maybe drop a couple new attacks. But after that, I don't see her like putting up much of a fight against these two, because I mean, like any of her energy attacks, Mad Mole's just gonna stand in front of. And really, what else does she have? She has her macro, I guess, but that's not going to do much. But I would like to hear what other people had to say, because there are some people that really think Mirajane is going to do much. Again, I don't think she's stand a chance. But that's just me. I mean, that's just me looking at like straight like what Mad Mole and Scullion have done. I mean, if they can fight up against Natsu and Gray, then they're beating Mirajane both like solo, and here they are together. So. Maybe Mirajane pulled out some crazy thing while everyone was gone. I don't know. But, as I said, comment below. Thumbs up the video, friend the like button, and subscribe button, and check out my other videos. By that, I appreciate everyone who's already subscribed. And next week, we got one more week until 100 Years Quest goes weekly and Heroes. So next week, you know, we're getting fed. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. Bye.